I've finally done it. I've found something that I think everyone on the internet can agree on. Sonic the Hedgehog should get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. If he were to succeed, he would make history by earning the first ever star on the Walk of Fame awarded to a character originating from a video game. I think Sonic is the best hedgehog for this job. Let me make this clear. This is not a joke. I am very serious about this because I think it could actually happen. My goal here is simply to raise awareness. The Hollywood Walk of Fame could one day bear Sonic's name. To convince you, let me just hit you with a bombshell right off the bat. Fictional characters can be awarded Hollywood stars. Out of all of the stars on the Walk of Fame, 18 of these have been awarded to fictional characters. Alvin and the Chipmunks have their own Hollywood star. So do the Rugrats. With the release of the second Sonic movie, the announcement of the third Sonic movie, and the announcement that Sonic is getting his own cinematic universe, I think that the next logical step for him is to get a Hollywood star. They have a lot of information on their website, walkoffame.com, about the requirements for a celebrity to get their own star. The process goes like this. First, a celebrity has to meet the criteria for being awarded a star. Second, anyone can nominate a celebrity for a star, as long as they have the required documents. If the celebrity is chosen to get their own star, then for a paltry sum of around $50,000, it's all theirs. So nominees have to fit in one of 6 categories. The one that Sonic fits into here is motion pictures. To be clear, he cannot get a star based on his success in the video game industry. When looking at the criteria for receiving a star, we must only focus on his success in his category of motion pictures. The first requirement that Sonic needs to fulfill is professional achievement. This seems really vague though. How can you really measure something so fluid as achievement? There's one fictional character with their own Walk of Fame star that I think sets a good benchmark for us: Shrek. If to get a star you just need to be as good as Shrek, then I'd say Sonic has that covered. Sonic is about on par with Shrek in all of our minds and hearts. It's clear when analyzing the data that Sonic is just as good as, if not better, than Shrek as a professional. And yes, before anyone brings it up, I know that Shrek has starred in several of his own video games. That doesn't change anything. Muhammad Ali, who also has his own star, was in video games literally decades before Shrek ever was. There's a lot of people and characters who have their own Hollywood stars and have been in video games. There aren't any who were originally from a video game though. This is why Sonic getting his own star would be one of the most historically significant events of our lifetimes. Oh, also, now that I've brought up other video games, I do need to address the elephant up our pipe. Sonic isn't the only character getting a high-profile movie adaptation. As of the making of this video, the new Mario movie looms in the horizon. We need to talk about Mario. To the uneducated, Mario could actually seem like the better candidate for the first video game character to get a star on the Walk of Fame. His new movie may have some major star power behind it, but there's zero chance that Mario will be getting a Hollywood star. Not now and not ever. Let me illustrate why. To be considered for a star on the Walk of Fame, you need to have longevity in your category of 5 years or more. So Mario would need 5 years of movie making experience under his belt. So does Mario have 5 years of experience in motion pictures? Well, actually, yes. But while researching Mario's history in film to make sure he fit this requirement, a dark past was revealed to me that demonstrated why Mario could never be a serious candidate for a star on the Walk of Fame. In 1993, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was released. It made history by being the first ever feature-length live adaptation of a video game. However, the movie was a complete disaster. Not only was it a bad movie, but the actual production was a nightmare for everyone involved. Mario and Luigi would drink whiskey between takes just to cope. Bob Hoskins, the actor playing Mario, later said in an interview that Super Mario Bros. Was the worst job he's ever done. He went on to say that his biggest disappointment was Super Mario Bros. And that he wouldn't do the movie if he could edit his past. The worst part of this movie is how it maliciously attempted to smear Mario's good name. There was an extended joke about how Mario's last name is Mario. I think we can all agree that this sounds extremely stupid and should not be taken seriously. But disturbingly, people did. This spurred a decades-long debacle that still continues to this day. The longtime voice actor for Mario, Charles Martinet, even proudly proclaimed Mario's last name to be Mario in 2012.
What's my last name? That's a very good question. That's right, it's Mario. My name is Mario Mario. Of course, my brother name is Luigi Mario. First name Mario, last name Mario. Yahoo!
Someone else very important would enter the conversation shortly after. Enter Satoru Iwata. He was the 4th president of the company at an extremely crucial time. You could say that this man was the embodiment of Nintendo itself. When Iwata has an opinion about a Nintendo game, we must take it seriously. Shortly after the voice actor for Mario proclaimed Mario's last name to be Mario, Iwata pleaded with the world, insisting that no, he does not have a last name. After nearly 20 years of misinformation, Iwata was finally setting the record straight. Mario's creator, Shigeru Miyamoto, chimed in with complete agreement. He explained the history of how the movie affected the perception of his last name, and agreed that Mario doesn't really have a last name. Mario is just Mario, and Luigi is just Luigi. Mario is Miyamoto's gift not only to the world, but to his good friend, Satoru Iwata himself. It was nice to see them in complete agreement by exposing this decades-old lie. On July 11th, 2015, Satoru Iwata tragically passed away. Miyamoto was immediately appointed to the position of Representative Director of Nintendo to fill in for Iwata. Miyamoto immediately became drunk with power. Just 2 months after Iwata's death, on September 13th, a celebration was held in Japan for Mario's 30th anniversary. Here, Shigeru Miyamoto stated that Mario's last name was Mario. His official stance was now that Mario's full name is Mario Mario, and Luigi's full name is Luigi Mario. Iwata had only died 2 months prior. He wasted no time to smear Mario's good name. Thankfully, Nintendo wasn't going to stand for this. The very next day after he made this statement, on September 14th, Miyamoto was stripped of his title, and the position of company president was awarded to someone else. However, no official statement has been given since then on Mario's full name. Therefore, the current official stance is that Mario's last name is Mario. If Mario gets his own star in the Walk of Fame, they will be forced to engrave the name Mario Mario on it. We can't let that happen. I simply refuse to live in a world where the Hollywood Walk of Fame is tarnished by something so foolish. So I think at this point, we can agree that Mario is not a serious candidate for a Hollywood star. The first star for a character originating from a video game can only be given to Sonic. Let's just look at the rest of the criteria quickly. This aforementioned 5-year requirement did scare me at first. But Sonic does indeed have a career in motion pictures lasting longer than 5 years. The Sonic movie from 1993 was beloved by fans around the world. Next up is charity. We need to provide a list of contributions to the community and civic-oriented participation of the Sonic.
Great job.
Now, with this last item lies our predicament. We need the guarantee that Sonic will attend the dedication ceremony if selected. This ties into our next problem. To actually fill out the nomination, you need written permission from Sonic or his managing team. Unfortunately, without that, I can't nominate him. I simply don't have the pull to get the attention of Sega. This is why I've ultimately decided to make this video. This movement needs more support to get the attention of Sonic's managing team. If we can get written permission from Sonic, it is basically a guarantee that they award him with his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the biggest video game franchises of all time. The video game industry is bigger than music and movies combined. This is small-time stuff for him. Together, we can relentlessly pursue a better Hollywood Walk of Fame for our future. Tell your friends and family that you support the hashtag Sonic Walk of Fame Star movement. Go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at a theater near you.